Hey guys, some of you might have seen a couple of videos on the Nature and Environment in Japan playlist where we talked about recycling and disposal of garbage in Japan. And those of you who haven't seen those videos, it's really complex. You have to recycle just about everything. There's very little that will be accepted as general rubbish, and that which has to be put into special bags and taken to special places. So rubbish disposal in Japan and recycling is taken very, very seriously. It's a common problem that that some foreigners have with neighbours, is that they'll try and put things in the rubbish that aren't supposed to be there, and then they'll open their front door the next day and find that it's been put at their front door because they've tried to put something out with the rubbish that wasn't supposed to be put out. So it's very strict, basically. So we had this old washing machine that we wanted to get rid of, and the local city disposal centre, recycle centre they call it, would not accept washing machines or televisions and things like that. So what we're supposed to do is go to City Hall and pay them 2,800 yen, so 2,800 yen, which is about $30, and they give us a voucher which we then take to a company that disposes of these things, and we give them the voucher for $30 and the washing machine, and then they break it down and then they sell the plastic and the metal for recycling. So they make money from us and they make money from the people who buy the metal and the plastic off them. So that's the way it works here, which obviously for the environment is a good thing because it deters people from wastage. Usually what they do is when people buy a new washing machine, the company that you buy the washing machine from will usually deliver it, and will usually take your old one away. So they do that for washing machines, they do it with refrigerators, occasionally they do it with TVs as well, because disposing of these things is such a big hassle. So we were a bit radical. We didn't actually buy a new washing machine, which meant that we couldn't get rid of the old one basically without going through one of these processes. So rather than spend the $30 to have some company break it down and recycle it, what we've done is we've broken it down. So if you break down the components into absolute separate components, so in other words, the plastic has to be only plastic. So those plastic components you see there have to be only plastic, no metal screws, no metal fittings, nothing, just a piece of molded plastic, which is what it would have been when it was made in the factory. So the plastic components have to be 100% plastic, the metal components have to be 100% metal, and then you can put these things into the recycling, which means that we can put the plastic out on our plastic recycling day with the other plastic that we have from the household, and the metal we can take to the metal recyclers and give it to them, and they'd probably even give us a few cents for the metal that's come out of this washing machine, might even give us a couple of dollars. But it would mean that at least we can get away with get rid of it without having to pay any money. So it's not the solution for everyone, of course. Most people in Japan wouldn't have the space to do this or the motivation probably. It's only that there happened to be a couple of spare hours for the unskilled labourer and he's tight with his money, so he went ahead and did this. So anyway, those of you who haven't seen those other videos on garbage recycling, have a look on the Nature and Environment playlist. More videos coming soon.